Hey, been a long time. Miss KCene? Yeah, I did too. We're back though, and this next episode that we got had a lot that we recorded, had a whole lot to talk about. And honestly, when it gets past an hour, it's really hard to sustain that long form content like that. I know some of you listen to the whole thing, but you kind of have to take breaks sometimes. So we're going to go ahead and break this up into two parts because we actually do have 2 hours and 21 minutes of content to share with you guys. This episode's on Park Sessions, and you'll catch part one. Wow. Part 1 this week and part 2 next week.
Yeah.
Looking for my phone.
What is this? We get it.
I'm just gonna sit down.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit down.
You were looking for your phone that whole time?
Uh-huh. Hey, by the way, we're recording right now.
There's a very
already.
running joke.
Good deal.
Where's my phone? Oh!
This is the end of the line. I see it in your eyes. I can't stand surprise. Your words are sweet, but they're all lies. I scream, but you don't hear a thing. You just ignore my scream. You turned away from me.
There's
Yeah.
so many
Yeah,
times
that
that
was
it's
a
happened.
struggle.
I've done that like at least once every episode.
Oh no. Where you've gone to check your phone and it's just
Gone.
Yeah, and it's just not there because I forget that I use it as the
Oh yeah.
yeah. I'm looking at it right there. Hi guys.
we gotta get you a camera for sure.
You know, I've said that for over a year and I haven't done it yet. You know, but that's okay. So, hey guys, how are you?
I'm back in my
You're
spot.
okay. You're back in your spot.
I'm back in my spot.
Yeah. All right, welcome back. This is KCene. I'm Vader. We got Romanji back, and then we've got Park Sessions here. We got 2 members here. We got Maddie and Lucas.
One half of Park Sessions.
One half.
Park Sessions Light. Lite. Yeah, that didn't hit. Okay.
No. It hit. I was just thinking. I was like,
Delayed hit.
Delayed.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh.
It hit. It hit. I do that. I do shit like that at work. Like I'll say it's like something light.
And then it's yeah.
So I was just like, huh.
And
So then what's Park Sessions heavy? You bring in extra members, just like extra people, just to just bring more hype on stage.
oh gosh. No, no. Do you remember at the pub when I dragged that guy on stage that had the golf club play air guitar?
Golf club?
So was it for the?
That's
Yeah.
definitely heavy.
This was the night that it was your birthday and then you
Live
had
wire?
graduation. Yes.
Yeah.
There was a whole group of guys that walked in and they all had golf clubs into this bar.
Why?
I didn't get that far.
was
But
very
one
low,
of them,
I mean.
yeah, well, one of them was standing right in front of us playing the air
The
guitar
golf
on the
club
golf
guitar.
club. And I was like, okay, we might as there's a great video of it somewhere.
You should send that to me.
I think I have it.
Oh yeah, you should
I
definitely
think I
send that to
100%
me.
have it. Good one.
Yeah,
It's an old
Golf
one.
club.
golf club.
That
The
was
golf club
Lucas's. That was Lucas's second show with us
4.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. because we had
Yeah.
call sign, and then that was a busy weekend for you.
You caught that one?
Was that triple header
Yes.
weekend?
No, it was for you.
I'm glad you caught that one.
Double Friday, Saturday, or was it just?
Well, because you had baccalaureate, show at the pub, birthday on the same night, graduation the next day.
Gonna come back to
Yeah.
that. Bro.
It was a long week. Is it so bad? I didn't even hear what.
Good.
No, it's totally fine because I was listening to what you were saying, but ADHD brain. I heard what he said too, and it was the same delayed hit as Park Sessions Light.
Oh.
I was listening to you and fully listening, and
like,
then
wait a
realized and had to give him just a look like, really,
Yes.
you really,
I had to say it.
really.
Yeah.
Okay, share with the class.
4.
Oh. All I can imagine is that video.
It's like swing it, flip it all the way around. And
Yeah. I'm almost.
It's like a drumstick trick, except
Yeah.
a guitar too.
It's a golf.
Somebody did finally get a picture of me throwing a mic midair and then catching it.
You do that.
Woo!
All the
You,
time.
you do that?
Lucas has a terrible habit of
I've never
noticing
seen
when I
this.
do things a year later.
I've never seen you do that ever.
I do it all the
I was
time.
kind of locked in.
Is it a
On
wireless
Sunday,
mic or a regular?
Oh,
one?
yeah. I've done that at every show that we've had for a while, at least once. It's just gotten progressively higher as we've.
What's the limit?
I don't know.
The ceiling.
Wireless.
The
The
ceiling.
ceiling.
Wireless just for that.
You should, honestly. You should.
It was
See,
fun
I
at.
left on red with the wireless and the sound check.
It was really fun at the Voodoo Lounge, working with a wireless and being able to do that with a wireless.
When we get
It's a
me
high-tech
on stage, I
setup.
need to not have a wired mic because I will use it like a rope dart.
Whoa. Do it.
Once I get way too comfortable, I'm going to use it as a rope dart. It's going to be fun.
Hey guys, quick update. I've been off the grid for about 6 months because I've been unemployed, but now this podcast is my full-time gig. That's why I'm back and I'm ready to dive in. To make this sustainable, I'm pushing Patreon big time, pushing it pretty hard this time. So if you love what we do, please jump on there. Your support means more episodes, better gear, the works. I'm also streaming on Twitch at the OG Vader, and you'll see more merch sales from us here coming soon as well. Every little bit helps, and definitely you guys are why we do this. So if you can show support, we appreciate it. Thanks. So I gotta say, like, if I was just watching 4 guys come into a bar with golf clubs,
You'd be scared.
yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
reasonably so.
100%.
No, they were really cool. And then another one of them that night, I had said something about doing grunge music, and he was like, "Can you guys do Pearl Jam?" And I was like, "Just wait."
Oh my gosh.
I was like, "Just wait till the next set." And then the next set comes, and there's a video of it somewhere where I'm like, "Where's my Pearl Jam guy at?" And from the back, this like ginger who's this big around is like, "It's me!" And he took that as an invitation to just come on stage and sing the song with me, which was fine. But then he got really
That
nervous,
works.
and like all of the pictures, he's clutching this beer, and he's like, "Jeremy Spokane." It was actually not bad. He did a good job singing.
That's good.
He was very nervous. It was a good. That was
I mean,
a long
as
night.
you do if you don't go on stage very often.
Yep.
I just like. I was like, oh, he's up here. We might as well make the best of it. It's not as bad as that guy that was screaming "ew" at Fluffy's though.
The 4-hour.
Oh no.
What, was screaming at you?
I don't like. Yeah, there's some guy who was just crashing out like
Yeah.
mid set. He was just screaming.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think he was just super like
Drunk?
drunk.
Yeah,
I
probably.
mean, it's just typical bar behavior. It wasn't anything crazy, but yeah.
That is the interesting thing about Park Sessions, though, is we do still take those like 4-hour cover shows and things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, well, and like we have the capacity to do it. We all kind of came from similar musical backgrounds, and so sometimes it's a really good way to introduce us to people outside of our regular circle.
Do you get to play like originals in the middle of that?
We'll weave
Yeah.
them in. Yeah.
Yeah, we weave them in most of the time. Sometimes it's just like, what did we cut?
No,
on
only
Saturday?
covers.
Only covers, but we typically weave it in with around other music.
Mhm.
But we also, one of our strengths is knowing our audience. So like, we're not going to whip out Scream at the set that we played on Saturday in the middle of nowhere, Missouri.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
it's just a different kind of Park Session show. I think it's still high energy. It's just different from what you would see at one of our more original shows.
Sweet. Yeah, definitely. I've seen you guys at Glow Night, and then
We were all sick that week.
Yeah.
All of us. And it was my fault, probably, because I got sick first. And then I was like, we need to have rehearsal.
Oh no.
But yeah. Nobody felt good that week. Because the weekend before, we had also come off of a doubleheader weekend. We had the pub in Maryville, which was one of those 4-hour show nights, and that was fun. That after the second set that night was really fun. There were some people having a really great time. And then we'd have warehouse on Broadway literally the next day, which was Father's Day, and I got really sick. But then we had rehearsal that Wednesday, and then by the time we got to Saturday, we were all like, I don't feel good.
Oof.
I don't feel very good. But that show was such a blast. I had so much fun doing that.
I went to the warehouse show instead of that.
Oh, that one looked like it went really well.
It did. It was
Yeah.
pretty fun.
I saw some of the videos from Spaceborne show, and they were really cool.
Yeah,
Spaceborne, Atypical, Fritzy did really well.
Mm-hmm.
The other two bands that I didn't know, Dirty Boulevard
I don't know.
and Burn the Gates, they did both really well.
I've heard really good things about Burn the Gates.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I've seen Burn the Gates before.
The vocalist
No, I've
sounds
seen-
like Randy, who is my favorite vocalist. So
oh,
Randy Blythe,
yeah,
your favorite vocalist.
Lamb of God.
Yeah,
Yeah, their vocalist kind of has a similar sound to him.
cool.
So I was like, oh, this is real nice. So I talked to him after their set and got a couple CDs of theirs.
Very cool.
So,
Love physical media.
and then who was the
Didn't-
Color Code was the
Oh, you played with Color Code.
closer of
With Vain Illusion, not with
okay,
us.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
that was a stacked night. There was like 7 great locals that all played that one. And then Glow Night was also stacked.
stacked locals. Yeah,
What a good night for live music. And it was
Yeah.
Make Music Day, which I think was extra cool.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So I don't know. I always love when there's lots of great shows going on. Makes it hard to choose
yeah.
where to be.
That was the
But-
only thing that made
was
me
my
upset
problem.
about that night. Was like I was like, why are they at the same time? Like,
Yeah,
why
'cause I
couldn't
wanted
it
to
have
go
been
to both of
staggered?
them.
I wanted to go to both.
Both, yeah. But no, I always just love to see all the different things and that people are working on and doing, and it's just really cool to be surrounded by a lot of really cool local talent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's been something that I
There's
think
so
has been
much
very
more of it than I
enjoyable.
thought there was.
that's true. I mean, like originally when we were like starting this podcast, we were like, yeah, we want to like start discovering what's in the local scene and like trying to like,
Oh wait, there's more, and there's more.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Holy
There's-
crap! There's so many.
yeah, we are probably not even halfway through.
Mm-mm.
Like
Well,
not even close.
even just the rock and metal scene.
well,
there's
yeah,
so
that's what I'm talking about. We haven't even broken into the other genres really.
Yeah,
No, like there's
one band from the countryside.
That's fair.
A friend of mine is the singer and I think violinist in Whiskey Hill.
I love a good.
Yeah,
That's
she's
so fun.
really good.
Yeah.
Quiet.
I worked out at Ren Fair with her for a number of years, so she's good people.
Maybe that's why you look familiar. Maybe
Probably.
we've briefly crossed paths at the. My favorite activity at the Renaissance Festival is I'll go with my mom, and we'll just people watch the whole day because it is a fascinating collection.
I've been working out there for
people.
11 years, so
Yeah.
probably.
She worked out there for a long time, not in the past 11 years, but
Well, I started in 2011. I
no,
took
you
like
probably
a
wouldn't have crossed
4-year break.
paths. You probably wouldn't have crossed. No, we love going and just like watching everybody. And then, of course, also the shopping.
Oh, yeah.
I corset for a lot of my shows, and last year I got a really nice corset from one of the vendors there. It's actually the one I wore to Vivo over the
Yeah.
weekend, and it's just really cool. I love that, and I will probably go if I could remember the name of the business. I'd shout them
Ophelia's?
out, but I can't.
Probably Ophelia's.
If I saw the logo, I might know.
It looked like the corset that I got Cassie last year at
Probably Ophelia's. then.
yeah, I'm thinking so. Because it had like the same pattern, it was just different color.
Mhm.
It was run by a dude.
Might have been Tigger's then.
No, it wasn't Tigger's.
Maybe Kevin's shop? Were there a bunch of kilts in there?
No, I think it was just corsets.
Okay.
That's got
There's
to be.
two like just corset shops out there. It's Ophelia's and there's one other one. I don't remember.
It
the
was
name.
right at the front. It was right towards the front. It
I feel
wasn't
this
an
isn't in the front.
inside.
It's in the back.
Yeah.
Like I said, if I could remember the name of the business, I'd shout them out because they did a really great job.
Was it last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went last
Front
September.
gate, is it on the right side?
Yeah, towards
Okay.
where they sell the honey.
I know
It
which
was
one that is.
outside, and then right as you're starting to walk down that path. It was like
Okay.
open tent.
I know which one that is.
Yeah. I've worn it quite a bit. Very nice stage piece. I will go back and buy it. I will. I want one in a different color. And that's what they warned me about. They were like, if you really like this, you're going to come back for more colors.
Yep.
And that I will.
I'll be there this year or sometimes. Doing the fire show.
Nice.
That's so cool.
Let me know when you're going. I'll just go with.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have to go before gates open.
Well, yeah, before gates open and stuff. But I'll just go chill and be a pirate.
Alex doesn't get there till like noon usually.
Oh.
Because he doesn't have to be there till their show starts.
That's fair.
I'll have to ask him. I'll figure it out.
I might actually talk to like the swordsman over there and see if they need any help since
Guards?
the guards, yeah. Don't do it?
Mm-mm.
Why?
It's not worth it.
Okay.
Have you
I won't.
listened to that podcast about the tech?
Mm-mm. I don't
It's-
actually listen to podcasts like
Ah.
ever.
Ah! I'm using that as the intro this time.
Got it.
You're getting called out
Got
this
it.
time.
I don't though.
You're getting called out, sir.
I don't listen to podcasts, just this one.
You just listen to yourself.
I do.
If you get a chance to, it's really good. It's a fantastic podcast.
Okay.
And it's like all about the ins and outs of the Texas.
I know somebody who works at that one, so I get ins and outs from
Supposedly,
him.
The guy that runs it just died.
Oh shit.
And you definitely should go in and listen to that podcast.
I might have
It's really cool.
to listen to at least one of them.
Yep. Send me a link and I'll make sure to
Yeah.
link it.
I know I have a friend who works
You
as
listen to
a boy band parody
Oh,
out at the Texas Ren Fair.
Boy band parody.
Yep. Medieval parody boy band. There's like him and
That gives
three
me
other-
an idea.
It's hilarious.
That gives me an idea,
They're-
John.
They're absolutely fantastic. The Spice Boys, if you want to check them out.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hey, John. Should we talk to Bob and then maybe Chris and
Fuck yeah. I know who
make
I
this
know,
happen?
I know what you're talking about already. You said Bob.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
So
We have to see Bob again first.
no, I have Bob's info.
Well, I don't.
Oh, well, that sounds more like a you problem. So hey, we making this happen?
We could.
All right, sweet. So hey, we've been talking
Bob
about
has wanted to for a while.
That's also true. We've been talking about fun stuff, of course.
right.
But hey, we've got you guys on here because we want to talk about you.
Yeah.
I want to talk about you.
What?
Yeah. So, what got you guys into music?
Yeah, I started on piano when I was around 10 years old, so that was my introduction to music.
Nice.
I started in like one of those group lesson things where everyone was kind of playing to the chord sheet and learned how to read lead sheets and everything.
Nice.
And that was kind of my introduction to like rock music and stuff. I remember because they would have they had a mixture. They'd like have something from every genre that we played. And so we had like a Green Day song. We had Boulevard Broken Dreams. I
Hey.
remember that was a song we had.
Yeah.
And that
That's
was
so
that was the
good.
first thing I'd ever heard that was like even remotely in that genre of like rock, that kind of heavier, anything heavier at all. And that was my introduction. So I got super into Green Day, and then that eventually made me want to learn guitar. So that was my transition band
Nice.
for genres.
Good
And
one
then-
for a transition.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, and then it kind of just kind of spiraled from there. I got really into Muse. That's still probably my favorite
Hey.
band of all time. Then like you mentioned Lamb of God, I really got like probably about 2 years ago, got super into Lamb of God, learned all their
Yeah.
stuff, and yeah,
They were my first heavy band that I got into.
they're like so heavy, but they're so like accessible.
Their
in a good
guitars are
way.
so
Yeah.
crazy.
yeah, the riffage, especially that new album.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts on that new album?
I like it.
I also, the production for me is what puts it, it's one of my favorites.
Yes. Memento Mori was the
The
start
second.
to that one.
Yeah, that was the second newest one. They have a new one.
Oh, okay.
Nevermore, Or,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think that's the name
I
of
know
the
which one
album.
you're
The one
talking
with the, like skeleton bird on
Yes.
it.
Yep.
Yeah. That
I
was
liked
really
a
good.
lot of the singles that came out of that one for sure. I didn't really like listen to it
Yeah.
hardcore, which is weird for me because they are my favorite band.
Yeah.
But
You have it on your arm.
I do. That's the Sacrament CD though.
No, I
It
know.
doesn't count as sacrament.
Sacrilegious. But no, I'm just.
I listened to it quite a bit, the singles, but
Yeah.
I didn't dive deep into that one outside of those.
I would definitely say the singles are the strong suit of that album.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of ones that people are sleeping on as well. But the singles are my favorite as well.
The Nevermore
Nevermore
is my favorite one.
Yeah.
That one. And
Nevermore,
then
Ditch. Those two.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I guess the more introduction to like the lead playing stuff. I know I think I've told you this, but like Avenged Sevenfold was kind of my big band that got me into all the lead playing and all the shreddy stuff, and it kind of just went from there. I got super into like the tech death stuff. I don't know if you guys are into necrophagus at all.
I love it.
Yeah, that's kind of the final boss.
Technical death metal.
and like
Yeah.
tech
You
death. That's
should
kind of the.
listen to the Faceless.
Oh yeah, I love Faceless. Yeah.
Crazy guitarist.
Mhm. Faceless, where the other Spawn of Possession.
Yeah.
That band's crazy. But yeah,
I tried to learn. I think it was Legions of the Serpent.
Legion of the Serpent. Yeah, that's
The sweep picking one that was.
they're weird because
crazy.
they have so much. They have so low gain. It's almost clean. Like the tones they play through.
Oh,
on
yeah?
there. It's like it sounds like a blues tone almost. It's like overdriven, which is insane.
I never
for
thought
playing
about that. You're right though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which is like crazy track stuff in studio.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I the first time I saw you guys play, I think that was one of the big things that I like picked up on immediately was like you can shred on a guitar.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You could it was clean. Like I was like, oh, there's no mispicks or anything. Like that shit sounds like a studio recording live.
Every time.
Every time.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't got to see it yet.
You got, yeah. We have a couple more before the end of the show season. But I was so excited when you wanted to join Park Session.
Yeah.
Because you are just fantastic.
Thank you,
Like,
thank you.
I've said it a million times and I'll say it again, but you are genuinely probably one of the best guitarists I know.
Appreciate
If not
it.
the best guitarist I know.
Thank
Because another thing is, like, we're all very flexible musicians. We can do a lot of different things. But no matter what we're doing, it somehow manages to sound authentically us, even if we're doing mostly cover music. Like, there's something about it that is just, like, I know when you're playing guitar. Or it's your style of I don't know. It's always just the little detail. And your precision is insane.
The precision is definitely what stands out like every time. Like you played Slash at Russ's birthday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the first time I played it.
That was the
right?
first, actually that was the
debut.
first time we had played that song. We had only practiced it at rehearsal that week. Like,
Yeah, I was
3
nerve-wracking when I
times.
played
Damn.
We
That's fucking
our
crazy.
turnover is very fast, which is another reason. Like, I'm so lucky to get to work with the people that I get to work with, and I think that's another reason why we're such a great team. Is like we were all kind of coached in a way that gives us the ability to pick things up very quickly.
Hey, same.
We did a Mammoth song at Vivo, which you missed.
I'm sorry. I could give the reasons, but I would get in
five-
trouble if I did.
By 5 whole minutes, but we did a Mammoth song.
Did we really miss by 5 minutes?
You guys
shorter
came in.
set, yeah.
You guys came
Damn
in
it.
about 5 minutes after we had come off.
Damn it.
Yeah, you guys-
Again, I could give the reason, but
Yeah.
I would be in trouble. If you know, you know.
I wore that shirt today.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, I did.
Perfect.
But like, that was one that we had done. We didn't even do it all the way through in rehearsal that week, and that was the first week.
I didn't
we'd done
know like any of it.
God.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like.
It was.
I forgot we had that song until rehearsal.
our retention, and because we try to add at least one new thing every time that we play.
I should have recorded you playing it then at that point, like, because it was
have it.
perfect. Did you record it?
His parents recorded it.
The Ends, that song. Yeah, that one was.
It was good.
I remember because I vaguely remembered you talking about it, but I didn't know that was on that set.
My bad.
Yeah. You're like the end.
Didn't know it was on there, but I killed it anyway.
Well, because we had talked about doing it when Peyton came home,
That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. which would have been in the winter. But then when that gig came up,
No, it's that slap part that gets me every time.
it sounded so good.
So nerve wracking to play.
Alessandra hitting that bass solo was really good too. Let me see if I can find it.
The bass sounds nice. That's a clean sound.
Yeah, like, dude, I know you haven't been able to see Park Sessions
Yeah.
yet, Roman, but like, they kill it every time.
We do our best. I
But
gotta
you-
find that.
well,
fucked up song,
we
right?
do our best. You don't have to be humble here. But like, we invited you on. You don't have to be humble here.
We try our best to put together a good show.
You guys succeed.
Listen to Alessandra right here. It's so cool. She killed it. It was so cool.
Did.
Dude, it was so cool. That song
Yeah.
was really fun.
I
It was
love a
very,
good
very
bass.
fun. And actually, interesting lore, that song released the same day that Scream did.
Oh,
Yeah,
New
and so the
song,
whole
yeah.
reason that we did that song in the first place is when, all of these different people were talking and texting me about, the single coming out, and we're like, oh, I'm streaming it. But the algorithm paired those two songs together. So they came out the same day, and it paired it together. So if you were to listen to it on Spotify for the first time, the next song that's going to play is that Mammoth song, The End.
huh.
And I don't care if it is a robot. That was a huge compliment to me. The fact that we're being paired with Wolfgang Van Halen, and it's probably you that's doing it, is because it's like the way that is paired is, amazing guitar solos and things like that. But yeah, I thought it was really interesting, and I really enjoyed the song, and I was like, oh, we should definitely do this. And like I said, we were going to wait for Peyton to come home in the winter, because he's on tour with DCI right now. He's a DCI drummer at the moment, because he's
That's awesome.
amazing and he's so cool. He is genuinely one of my favorite people, and I've known him for a long time, and he is doing so great with DCI, and is just absolutely killing it. But then Andrew stepped in for that show, and that's who stepped in for us at the Voodoo Lounge too in May, and I was like, I think we could do it now. I think we should do it now. And so we had an hour and 30 minutes of rehearsal for that entire Vivo show. Played through that song, not all the way through. We played it twice and did never put the whole thing together. And then I was like, okay, everybody, if we all go home and learn it, can we do this? And they were like, yep. And another thing that is really cool about you guys is all of us, we trust each other a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, if they tell me they're going to do something, they're going to take care of it. And then I needed to learn it too. There's always this agreement that is like, we're going to do the best we absolutely can. And I think that's a really admirable quality about all of you guys.
Well, I'm not going to let you get away without answering the question of what got you into music, but definitely have enjoyed that. Like, the entire conversation there that just came out of you answering the question for yourself was
Right.
great.
Yeah. So I think I've been singing since I could open my mouth, really. But I was classically trained when I was a kid. My uncle, actually, who will be thrilled to hear that I am, that this is something that I still remember, bought me my first singing lesson when I was either 6 or 7. And I took classical lessons, classical based lessons. And actually, I sang a lot of country when I was little. It is not something I do anymore. And I took classical lessons until I was about 11. And then between like 9 and 15 probably, I did a lot of musical theater. So I did theater camps and things like that, which is where a lot of that theatrical element of my voice comes in. And then it wasn't until I was a freshman in high school And actually, the way it happened was very weird. I play flute. I play all kinds of instruments, but I played flute in high school. And I did, at that point in time, coming into my freshman year, I didn't have any outlet for music, really. And I wasn't doing anything, and I, really wasn't interested in doing sports anymore. And so I auditioned for the Kansas City Youth Orchestra, and so I auditioned, and I got waitlisted. Because I don't know how to read sheet music. I just listen and do the thing. And so because I got waitlisted, my mom decided that I needed another outlet. So she took me to a house, literally a house in Parkville, Missouri, and I was introduced to School of Rock. And that was vitally life-changing for me. At that
wish
point,
I had done something with School of Rock in high school.
it was great. It genuinely was such a formative experience for me. And at that point, I was listening. So my some of my big influences, especially at that point in time, for the couple of years before I joined School of Rock, I'm a huge My Chemical Romance fan.
Same.
The theatrical elements to those performances, but also just like the showmanship and how good the music is something that I really aspire to be similar to. And I think that Gerard Way has taught me a lot about how I carry my own stage presence. And just so good. Like, it's so good. So I was listening to a lot of that. I was a big early Panic at the Disco fan. A lot of their early stuff, especially right up until Death of a Bachelor, which came out when I was in 6th grade, and that was the first album I ever owned.
Oh no!
I'm sorry. Lucas is younger than I am.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
6th grade.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I was in college when that came out.
Death of a Bachelor?
Yeah.
What year did it come out again?
Had to have been 2016.
Oh, God.
2015, 2016.
Oh,
I was in
God.
college when that came out.
Oh, no. Wait. Had to be later than that. Hold on. Hold on.
Later than that?
Yeah,
I'm about to look it
because
up.
I'm not 26. I'm 21. I was 12 when that album came out.
I'm about to look it up. 2016.
Oh, I was right.
I already had Serena by then.
I was in college.
I was a father.
You guys.
I'm pretty sure I was too then.
Yeah, you were. Your son's older than my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lordy.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was the first album I ever owned that was like, it was a gift to me from a classmate of mine. Yeah, it sure was. And that was about where I stopped really listening to them. But like I said, when it was the second semester of my freshman year of high school, and I started at School of Rock, and it was the first like really new beginning that I was able to have for a long time. And at that point I was figuring out that I'm not an extrovert at all, and I was starting to learn how to be okay with that and not force being an extrovert so hard, because I think a lot of times people misconstrue the concept of someone being a performer and also like having a large social battery or having the capacity to be very extroverted. Yeah, like I am a very confident performer, but
Don't talk to me
don't
afterwards.
talk to me. And I understand that, especially as a singer, that's just part of the job, and I've grown to be very okay with those conversations and things like that. But definitely realizing that I was an introvert and that was okay, and it was okay for me to not force my way into groups of people that weren't the right fit.
Yeah.
And I felt so at home, and really I had a lot of teachers that really, really believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. And I was finally in a position where I was like, oh, I can sing the music that I'm listening to. That's really cool. But yeah, I had a lot of really fantastic teachers and amazing, amazing friends that, are 2 out of the 3 other members of Park Sessions are people that I went to that School of Rock with. So, like I said, I've known Peyton for almost 10 years, and I've known Alessandra for about 5 years, and we met at School of Rock. And then Lucas just went to a different School of Rock. So you had, Lucas
Blue
is
Valley.
Yeah.
School of Rock, Blue Valley.
And that story's wild too. Lucas's dad was my high school principal.
Huh.
Uh-huh.
Small
And
world.
a very small world, and it was so interesting
I
because
wonder if Summer taught.
Suzu?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she ran School of Rock for a minute.
which one?
I thought it was like the one in Overland Park.
I think so.
Oh, I might
yeah.
know her then. I played the very last show that they ever held at the Oz.
I think she either ran it or taught there or something.
I thought
That
she
name
just
sounds
taught there.
familiar.
Summer Foth.
That name sounds. I think she was an instructor. But yeah, I brought our School of Rock house band in for a performance at my high school, and at that point, somebody that you connected with at your School of Rock had transferred to your School of Rock already. And we did this performance, and your dad scared the crap out of me, by the way, because I like pulls me aside in the hallway. I was like, I didn't even do anything. I didn't even what? Why? And he was like, hey, tell me a little bit more about this School of Rock thing, because I think we're gonna send Lucas. And I didn't even know he had a kid. I had no idea. And he showed me a video of you, and I was like, yeah, he needs to go now. Like, he needs to be in a School of Rock right now. And so that was my introduction to you. And then we didn't meet until you guys were in Nashville on my campus.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Out of nowhere. I'm at work one morning, and I can't remember if it was you had posted or your dad had posted. And I just texted your dad. I was like, are you guys in Nashville right now? It's so I'll give you a tour. And then it wasn't even until almost the next year that our original guitarist decided to step down and just wasn't in a spot where he wanted to move forward with the band. And like, we're all starting college and going our separate ways and doing different things for work, and like, everybody has to sort out their own priorities. But I was like, what are we gonna do? I have no idea what we're gonna do. And I'm on the phone with Peyton one day, and I was like, I believe I have an idea. And decided to hit you up, and the rest is kind of history. And then Alessandra joined last summer. You guys joined in the same year, and I think that was just finally the right click. Just fit the right way.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, you guys definitely do have great stage presence. You guys, of course, always perform amazing. Every time I've, like, even when I miss the Vivo show, I can look at social media and see, like, other people have taken videos and stuff, and I'm like, yep, that's the Park Sessions I know.
Yeah.
So
live
that's
shows
always good to see.
Live shows are very special for us, I think.
You guys do a lot, too.
Yeah.
Like, more than I see others do in a lot of cases. Like, you talked about having a triple header
We did.
that weekend.
Yeah,
A double header the weekend before.
Yeah. Well, we're not at the spot where we're all in the same place all the time. Lucas goes to college in Boston. I was living in Nashville for a couple of years and then moved home, and Alessandra was going to college in Lincoln and then is getting ready to go to college in Springfield, and then Peyton
Lincoln,
goes to
Nebraska?
Northwest. Yeah.
She was at UNL?
Yeah.
Go Big Red. All right.
But she's transferring to Springfield this year. And then Peyton goes to Northwest. So we have 3 months that we get where we're all in the same place at the same time. And that's the longest chunk out of the year. So my job in the fall and winter is to do all of the back work to start getting those gigs lined up. And then for that entire 3 months, I mean, it is just as much as we can do.
Right.
Because like I said, live performance is very special for us, I think. And we're just now getting to the point where we're recording things and doing that. But I think Russ said it best, and he said that our live performances are very cathartic. I think that was really well put.
So are you guys going to be recording throughout the year when you're in different places?
No.
No?
We've been tossing around the idea of doing a writer's retreat. This winter. I think I think it'll be really cool. So we can all be in the same place for a couple of days, and we have more music than just the single that we've put out. We have enough for an EP right now, but having the opportunity to just all be in the same place for a couple of days and hash out a bunch of demos and then take them to the studio, I think is going to be what we're going to end up.
I was gonna say you could all go to different places
Studios.
to record and then send them all into one
It's
spot.
different
To
when
mix
we're
and
all
master.
like
Yeah.
that.
I mean,
It would be very different from like all doing it in the same area, but that's a way to continue to keep putting
Writing
stuff out.
Yeah, and then like I think we all kind of do our own parts and pieces of that. The Scream, I mean, Scream
Yeah.
came about really.
I think that guitar part.
That's what you said.
I had that all before I had joined. Tried it out a few people. And I just had it. Try it with you guys.
Yeah, well, yeah, we were literally sitting in your basement, and that song, I think, because you can tell which songs. There's not a good way for me to phrase that makes sense.
I know what you're talking
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that song really, we were at a rehearsal. We had some extra time to kill. We were like, let's see if we can do any writing. And so Lucas starts playing this thing, and I do a lot of lyricism and poetry and things like that. And Lucas starts playing this riff, and I'm like, I think I have lyrics for that. And it was the first one that I flipped to. Were those exact lyrics exactly as they are. Nothing really got changed either. And it just it came together so fast. That entire song came together in its original form. Originally it was in a different key.
Yeah, B standard.
Yeah.
7-string standard tuning, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't a higher key, but it came together so fast. Like everybody just knew what to do immediately, and then we fine-tuned it when we ended up going to go record it. And then once we changed the key, that was the moment that we were like, this needs to be our first single.
That better.
It sat better on my voice. It felt better. It felt a little fuller almost. And then, fun fact, you wrote that guitar solo the night before we recorded.
I think I actually did. Yeah,
What?
Yeah, he did.
I forgot about that.
You were so tired because you had stayed up late the night before.
Yeah, I mean every night. It was Christmas break, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Christmas break.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the night before.
that's crazy.
I think I saw the voice memo of me recording because I wasn't even doing it into Logic because it was so late. I was in such a hurry because I was like, I just need
You
to have
just
something
recorded it on your
tomorrow.
phone as like a video or something.
Yeah, and then I did the one for the harmonies. I played it. I don't think I recorded the harmonies, but I played it over my like phone voice memo, trying to make sure all the harmonies.
Damn,
Yeah.
Wild.
that's crazy.
Because there was kind of a guitar solo there, but it wasn't what it is.
I just played in like B minor.
I know. Yeah.
the whole time.
It was different
That's
every
the
single
improv.
time we had performed it up until then. You came in and I was like, oh. And then Peyton, who had never been in the recording studio before, was convinced. He was like, why do we need 8 hours to record one song? I'm just gonna one take it. And I kept trying to tell him, I was like, dude, it's gonna take a while, especially drums. Like, that is the thing that takes the longest. No, because you want to know what he did? 2-taked it.
Oh yeah.
He
Damn.
played through it like twice, and one was a warm up.
Right.
Jeez.
He was like, oh yeah, I think I got it. And then was done for the rest of the day. And I was like, damn. He sure did. You guys haven't met him yet. He's a fantastic human and one of the most talented people I know. He is
It's really good.
he's one of those
Goes
people
in
that
there
is-
like, all right, I got this. It's a warm up. One more shot and I'm done.
Also a foreign drum kit, I believe. Was it his drum kit or was it their house?
That was
kit?
their house kit.
It was their house kit. Yeah. It wasn't
Rude.
his drum kit.
Yeah, because usually
I mean, that's what I did at the jam.
You did do
I
that.
hadn't played a drum kit in like 10 years, and I got behind it to do "Welcome Home"
Yep.
by Coheed and Cambria.
we
I've
do
known that song for years, like how to play it exactly on drums, and I went, all right, let's do this. Apparently
It took you like no time at all to adjust. Like you were a little heavy-handed
Yep.
right at the beginning, and I was
I
like,
could tell.
and then you immediately adjusted. I was like, oh, he's good.
There's a great video of Peyton starting that song at the Rhino.
I love that song.
Me too. Did you hear it first on 9? On the
No.
trailer? That was where I heard that song.
I heard
first.
it on Rock Band, which is how I learned it, actually.
He can make the crappiest 3-piece drum kit sound like there's 8
A good
songs.
musician can play any instrument
Mm-hmm.
He
of that type of instrument.
Well, and
make
he does
sound
it
good.
all the time.
Yeah.
Every time that he's played with us for a while now, he's been working off a 3-piece kit where it is his hi-hat, his snare, his floor tom.
Damn.
That's it. There's no above toms. There's like 2 or 3 cymbals maybe.
No, right.
The ride, really. He's nuts. He's amazing.
Like,
He composes.
If you're good
fantastic
at an
music.
instrument, you can make any shitty version of that instrument sound good. I've seen somebody pick up like this old ass violin and just play it flawlessly.
He's
Are you talking about
fantastic.
there's like a video on YouTube of like flooded violin or whatever, like they like pull it out of like a pool of water and
No,
just like
I've seen somebody in person just like pick up a really shitty violin that looks like it's really old and isn't going to sound good and just make it sound
Nice.
amazing.
nice.
But he's always been.
I've always been of the mindset like if you're good at your instrument, you can make it sound good even if it's a shitty one.
He does. You would think that there's 3 or 4. Pretty amazing.
I think I'm convinced that that's how it makes it sound that way.
What does
He
do?
probably
Yeah.
does Ghost Note.
Oh, probably.
Yeah. It's really amazing to watch. He is one of the most entertaining drummers I've ever seen in my life.
Halftime breakdown.
He is a monster. He is a monster of halftime breakdowns on songs that don't have them.
You know,
Okay.
Jimmy Eat World, the middle at Jimmy Eat World.
Yeah.
We were playing a car show. I remember.
Yeah. Well, he did it 4 or 5 times that day. He did the middle. He did She's So High. He did a halftime breakdown and She's
Last
So High.
chorus better watch out when Peyton's around.
No, for real.
Damn.
Guns N' Roses. Sweet Child of Mine.
Sweet
He put a halftime breakdown to Sweet
What?
Child of Mine.
I forgot about that one.
Oh,
I
no,
can
he's
forgot
about that
horrendous.
one.
I can
And
see that one.
He just lights up whenever he does it
Like,
too, because we'll all
I
turn
did that.
around and be like, because it usually does end up sounding really cool and really
It's
good.
just that shit-eating grin. It's like, I just
Yeah.
did that, and you all looked at me.
Yeah, it's I'm still trying to put together a stitched video that is Peyton the Halftime Terror. And
God,
it's just
that's
every
that'd be
time
really
that
good.
he
Yeah.
does that. Yeah. He's a terror about it.
I love that. I
Yeah.
love that
That's
though.
good.
He never tells us either when he's going to do a new one.
Oh, of course not.
Yeah,
Why would
that would ruin the whole thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's predictable. Like when we do Call Me, he'll halftime that
I
last
did.
chorus.
I've played it with him more than I've listened to it, so I didn't even realize that there wasn't a halftime.
yeah.
breakdown.
I did, which is why the first time we played it together, I was like, ooh,
The fuck?
ooh,
Yeah.
this is cool.
Call sign, right? Was it?
Yes,
Yeah, first
that
time.
that would have been the first time that he would have done it like that. He's wild.
Dang.
We very recently got to see him perform with DCI.
Oh yeah.
It was great. Yeah,
Almost exactly.
That was a week. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. Or was it a Tuesday night? I don't remember.
It was a night.
It was
But-
a night
But it
during
was,
the week.
Yeah.
It was very cool to me that he was. There's duplicates of every other instrument on the field,
Mm-hmm.
but there's only one guy on a drum kit, and Peyton was the one guy on the drum kit.
Nice.
And I thought that was very.
Nice.
Alessandra's killer on the bass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
She's
was hearing some of
fantastic.
that on the bass. It's like, damn, that's a real nice bass sound.
Mm-hmm.
They're self-taught,
Nice.
yeah, and has been for a long time.
And that's crazy to me. And like,
That's how I was with everything but cello.
uh,
I self-taught myself everything else.
I mean, I was self-taught for guitar, for piano, before like trying to record stuff for IB Music Theory. And
I'm
Harp, I
fully
was self-taught.
self-taught because,
Yeah.
like, I will hear it and just try to find it.
yeah, I taught myself to read the music for every instrument that I
can
play though.
See, nah,
I started on cello, and so I can read bass clef, but that's as far as you get me.
yeah,
I started on violin,
I know.
and then
Well, you had to, though, because
Were you
had
both
to.
orchestra kids?
yeah,
Yeah.
Is that how you met?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Whoa.
yeah,
Orchestra in high school. I
yeah.
was in the freshman orchestra because I was kind of shitty. And
Yeah.
it wouldn't work with my schedule.
Right,
all
any
the
other way.
classes, and so I was like, hey, Bishop, can you put me in orchestra? I still want to be in orchestra. He's like, yeah, but you'll have to be in the freshman class again. Okay. I
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, and I played violin, and then Bishop forced me to switch to viola because a 5/4 violin, which is a viola with violin strings,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
was
would
too
sit
small.
up. Here, I would sit up. I would be in position, and I still would have like less than an inch between my elbow and my leg. And he'd be like, "You're not sitting up straight," and I'm like, "I am." He's like, "No, your like hip and your ribs, they're compressed," and I'm like, "No, they're not." And he's like, "Instrument's too small, new instrument."
Yeah.
So then I had a 5/4 viola, which is like a baby cello on with viola strings.
Yep.
And that was still too small. So right after you left,
Yep.
I had to play cello.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just
Going
went through
up.
the progression.
Yeah, so I went
Just keep
from
getting lower
violin
and
to
lower and
viola to
lower.
cello to bass, and then
all the way to bass.
yeah. Well, I didn't
Upright
have to go
bass.
to bass. It was just like upright bass. I didn't have to go to bass. That was
point, though.
more. Hey, I learned all the others.
Let's just
Might as
finish
well.
the bingo card.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just finish the bingo card at that point. That's how I was by the time I
Yeah.
got to End of School of Rock. Was drums was the only thing I hadn't touched. I ended up taking drum lessons for a while, and I was just we just need to finish the bingo card at this point.
Yeah.
I started in 4th grade on the cello, and I never looked back all through high school. And then,
I'm glad I didn't, but I should have.
well, yeah, middle school is where I picked up a guitar and started like teaching myself how to play that because I was like, I know what the notes sound like. I can just figure out where they are on the guitar. So I didn't even read tabs at the start. I just was like listening and would play stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I picked up bass, I think, in high school. I want to say
It would have been your
electric
junior
bass.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then because of my love for Guitar Hero and Rock Band, I got the really fancy, nice drum kit for that game, and I taught myself how to play drums on that.
Cool.
I remember
I
that
took
in your
it-
basement.
Yep. I took it to a drum kit, and I was like, I can 100% not even look, play Welcome Home.
Yeah.
So I took it to a drum kit, and I played the whole song.
Sick.
And they were like, how'd you learn how to do that? Rock Band? Like, what? Yeah, I kind of memorized it, and I can hear the sounds on the cymbal sound a little bit different to, like, where they are in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to figure that out, but everything else was pretty easy to just
It's an
translate.
interesting kick pattern.
Yeah.
It's fun. Love doing that.
Yeah.
And you
Like-
don't even need a double kick for that.
No, you don't. I don't think Peyton plays. Well, no, he does for funsies to add it extra.
I think so.
But
yeah.
if he was just to play it as it is written,
Hmm.
What's up, Kansas City? If you love getting the real story straight from our local artists every other week on KCene, do me a solid and please hit that Patreon link at patreon.com/KCene. Turning this podcast into my full-time gig means leaning on your support more than ever. Every contribution, starting with just a few bucks a month, helps keep these interviews coming, pushes the scene forward, and unlocks the tiers we've got rolling now with some exclusive extras. We've got nothing but love for the 816 or 913 scene. Appreciate you all jamming with us.